Hi, I'm Greg Fulford, Sotheby's International Realty here in San Francisco. And on this video, I'm going to talk about the best home improvement projects that you can do to your home in San Francisco to give you the best return on investment. Now, San Francisco is a very unique city, and the renovations that I'm going to talk about are taking into account how easy it is to get permitting, the way that the homes are built, and the way that the spacing is between neighboring properties. Now, if you live in another part of the country, these particular projects may not be the best return on investments, but in San Francisco, this is what we look at, and this is what we advise when we talk to potential buyers. Many times when I walk through a house with a potential buyer and they're considering a house, we will talk about these different projects and what they can do to increase the value. The first project that we're going to talk about is a kitchen remodel. Now, kitchen remodels overall will give a very good return on your investment. Now, the caveat here is that you do not overspend on your kitchen remodel on very, very expensive luxury items like very expensive appliances, very expensive marble. The key here is to improve the look and the layout, but keeping your costs in mind. The number two project that will give you a great return on investment is bathroom remodels, and more specifically, a primary suite bathroom remodel. Now, again, just like in the kitchen remodels, it's important when you're considering a bathroom remodel that you are into taking account the cost that you spend on the finishes and looking at will the renovation apply to other people besides yourselves. If you're making a very personalized renovation, that may affect the return on your investment when you go to sell at a later time. But in general, bathroom remodels, things like tile, new vanities, new shower faucets and fixtures, new lighting, all of those features, all those improvements will add value, and you will get the majority of your money back that you invest in the actual remodel. The number three home improvement project that will give you a good return on investment in San Francisco is doing garden and patio work to the property. Now, in San Francisco, the important part of doing garden and patio projects is to create usable outdoor space. So if you have a garden that is on a hillside, being able to terrace that garden so that you have usable space for a pet or a child. If you are adding patio or deck space, especially if there's a view, this will add great value to the home. Now, in San Francisco, if you're thinking about adding a deck or a patio, you may run into some complexities with permitting with the city, but in general, adding usable outdoor space will add quite a bit of value to your house. The fourth the fourth project that will help you improve the value of your home and our great return on investment is opening up a floor plan in the main level in San Francisco. So what that means is, especially in the common areas of the living room, kitchen, and dining room, right now, buyers are looking for open floor plans. So they like, having the ability to be in the kitchen and see people in the living room, or having good flow between the dining room, living room, and kitchen. So many times opening up the floor plan is just a matter of opening up a wall or opening up a doorway. Occasionally this can include structural work, which can add cost to the renovation, but many times it can be done for not a lot of money, and it does really improve the flow in the floor plan and will add value to the property when you go to sell. Last project I'm going to talk about when we talk about adding value to a property. Now, again, this is very specific to San Francisco, but it's adding square footage within the envelope of the home. Now, what that means is if you have an area in your house where the garage is, and if there's an area behind the garage where is we call it a basement or storage area that can be converted into living space without having to push outside, the envelope of the home. That is a good project to add value. You're adding livable square footage, usable square footage to the home, while you're staying in the envelope of the home. Now, why it's important to stay in the envelope of the home in San Francisco is because of permitting. Whenever you look to expand outside the envelope of a home, either adding a floor or pushing back, that will create a very long and laborious permitting process. So when we talk about adding square footage, we're talking about within the envelope in the basement. In San Francisco, a very common build out in the basement is something like a family room or an additional bedroom. Again, by doing that, you will add square footage, which will add good value, good ROI, good return on investment for your property. So those are the top 5 home improvement projects that you can do in your San Francisco home to give you the best return on investment. Now, with clients that I work with, even after they've moved into their house, what I always advise them to do is anytime that they're considering doing any projects, any renovations, or any type of improvements to their home, is to talk to their real estate agent about the resale value, how that will affect resale. I do this with a lot of clients. I encourage any client to do that, to talk to their real estate professional. Even if they have an architect and a builder that is advising them, it is important to get a real estate agent's perspective on how that will affect value of once the project is finished. Thank you for watching my video. I'm Greg Fulford, Sotheby's International Realty here in San Francisco. If you have any questions about the market here in San Francisco or about the return on investment of projects in your home and how it affects resale value, please do reach out, give me a call or message me. I'm happy to look at your plans or go over your project and give you my advice. Thank you.